speaking of fierce competition, you're going to need your balance if you're going to hang out at FAC. That's what I heard. Anyway,
Absolutely.
Betsy is back with us once again.
I
Great to see
mean,
you.
so it was one thing to see them all stacking on top
Yeah.
of each other, and then they showed that they were basically on a thimble,
Yeah.
and then the guy's hand was on his head.
Yes.
Oh my, we're not going to handle that kind of balance
Okay,
today.
good.
Because I literally almost just fell back.
But
sitting
I
up,
am
so-
sure that they were sweating, and we
Yes.
are going to talk about sweat
Okay,
today.
so
Cool.
let's talk about
Okay,
sweating.
yeah.
Right, cool. Well,
Love
sweat.
sweat.
Is actually a cooling agent.
Okay.
Why do we sweat? Y'all, I don't want to work out because I have to get sweaty.
Nasty.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
gross.
friends, sweating is actually an evolutionary thing. That is one of the reasons that we have made it to the top of the food chain.
Wow.
Okay.
We can dispense heat. We can actually, the sweat from our palms and the soles of our feet helped us climb quickly to get
Okay.
away from things that could not also climb. It has been very important. Now, people want to be able to sweat less. The amount that you sweat has to do with your DNA, your
Okay,
genetics,
just-
more than
it's just
anything.
how you are,
okay,
just,
it's
right?
how you are.
Okay.
It really doesn't have to do with how fit you are. Now, the more fit you are, actually, the faster you're going to sweat. So it may seem like you're sweating less because your body can dispel heat quicker. So
Okay.
it might feel like they're sweating less. They're not.
Yeah, they're
They're
still
sweating just as much as everybody else. So what I am telling you right now is it is important to sweat.
It's okay.
You
It's
want
okay
to
to
sweat.
sweat.
Now your sweat is not making, just because you're sweating, it doesn't mean that you're burning more calories. You're not. The heat you're producing is going to help you burn those calories and the muscle use and everything else that you're doing. Sweat is just a byproduct.
Okay.
But sweat does help you get rid of excess stuff in our
Get all that stuff out of your system.
All the
right?
stuff.
Sweat it all out.
Sweat is really good for us.
And you've got a few tips to do a quick
I
sweat
have.
workout
So you
as
can
well.
see how quickly you can make yourself
Yeah,
sweat.
look at this
You
sweat
can do it
section.
at home. It's super easy. So super easy, right?
Super easy.
There's nothing I make them do that's super
Right.
easy. So the first one is burpees. Everybody's
Ugh.
favorite B word besides Betsy, it's burpees.
Right.
You can do some modified burpees. So if you want to stay up, you're just going to
Yeah.
do this. This is your modified burpee. You're still going to start
What
to
is this?
sweat, okay?
Okay.
So the whole reason you're
like a
doing this
puppet.
is because watch, then you're going to come down. This is your knee and knee, knee and knee.
I'm gonna let y'all do
goodness.
that. I'm gonna do
Okay.
this. Okay.
And then to your squat is you're bringing your feet back in and standing back up.
Standing up.
You want to make it even bigger. You're back in here. So you can just see how quickly you can sweat
How
there.
many are you
Yeah.
expecting
Right.
us to do?
So I'm expecting you to do about 10 of those in this
all right.
particular workout.
Cut it off at 3.
See,
I
you
think
start,
that's
you're
good.
starting
You've
to
got
glisten
squats.
there. Starting to
Just-
glisten.
Yeah.
He's starting.
Glistening.
He's starting. I'm not sweating yet.
course
I'm not
not.
schwitzing. There's
It's your
nothing
DNA.
happening. It's
your
my
DNA.
DNA.
Yeah.
Squats, air
Oof.
squats.
Air
These are
squats,
always our
okay.
favorites.
I can feel it
Jumping
burning in
jacks
my
is
thighs
another
also.
great, super easy way. You can start just tapping on the floor. You can turn it into an actual jump,
Okay.
right? So levels,
look like a
levels,
pro.
levels, something like that. Lunges are always another good one. So you have just 5 different exercises. You're going to go through them about 10 reps of each.
Okay.
Give yourself a timer. See if you can make it through 3 rounds. See if you can make it through 5 rounds. Keep track of where you started sweating. So I am starting to get just a little bit of sweat.
Right.
I'm talking, I'm moving, I'm doing.
The
But
lights are on.
the lights are on.
Yeah.
But it would take me probably 2 or 3 rounds to actually feel like I was sweating.
Yeah, I get
To
you.
go through that. That's just because my body isn't going to get as hot as fast. See where you're at, and then that's a great way to kind of gauge how your fitness level is going along.
Okay.
Because you want it to take a few rounds of that
Yeah.
before you really start to sweat.
Well, that's why the pros at FAC, they can
Yeah.
make you sweat. You Can,
Absolutely.
make people work out and feel healthy. So be sure to reach out to them if you are, looking to step up your exercise game.
You want to
Absolutely.
sweat a little sooner and more efficiently. We got you.
You got you. Yeah, you see the details right there on your screen. Thanks as always to Fayetteville Athletic Club for sponsoring our Wellness Wednesdays. Betsy, thanks as always. Oh, we're going to go to break doing these.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be right back with more Good Day in
Jumping
WA
jacks.
Oh.
after
Jumping
we do our
jacks.
lunges.
Oh,
Don't even have to jump. You can do it right here.
I'm glad you don't
Jason's
have to
going to
jump.
start dripping.
Oh, here we
start
go.
dripping.
The drip.